Pastor Christopher Stevens. Welcome to Prophetic Hour. This is a program where we inform you, we elect you, and we sound the trumpet to get God's people ready for the greatest revival that is upon the face of the earth. Today is a very special edition. We want to speak briefly, about 15 minutes or less, the left hand versus the right hand. The left hand versus the right hand. Some of you listening, you wonder, but what are you talking about, left hand and right hand? When God made our body, He made our body with many parts. We have the head, we have our left hand, our right hand, our left foot, our right foot, and different parts of our body. But today I want to talk about the left hand and the right hand. The left hand and the right hand. I want you to notice that both hands belong to the same human body. Both the left hand and the right hand belong to the same human body. Both hands are equally important to the body. God will not have created us or made us with two hands if each hand was not equally important. So each hand, whether the left hand or whether the right hand, they are equally important and they help the body to carry on its function. Even though both of them are hands, but each have a unique responsibility and unique function. Each is able to do things that are common, but certain things the left hand cannot do and the right hand cannot do. But generally and overall, both of them do the same thing, and both of them are attached to the body. So if you look at my body, you see my both hands, my left hand and my right hand, they're attached to my body. So they're there to help me to carry on my body function. Both of them are equally important. While it is true that each of them have very common functions, but they are specific, but they all belong to the body and they all contribute to the body. Some of you listening and watching me, you wondering, but why are you talking about left hand and right hand? I want you to see the human body, how unique and beautiful it is. Can you imagine a human being with only one hand? Maybe the right hand, or maybe just a left hand, or maybe no hands at all. It's not very normal to see a human being with one hand and the other hand is amputated, or the other hand is, not available at all due to genetic, malformations. Some people born with no arm. So that is not a very normal case. But normally, people have two hands, the right hand and the left hand, and all belong to the body, and they help the body to carry on its responsibility and its function. What is my point? We have in political science or in politics, we hear about people on the right and we hear about people on the left. And many times, people try to demonize those on the left and those on the right. But just like the human body, we have our left hand and our right hand, both of them belong to the same body and they help the body to carry out the function. So imagine a human being saying, well, I don't need my left hand. I need to cut this left hand off because it's not serving me well. Or someone will say, well, I don't like my right hand. I need to cut off my right hand so I can only have my left hand. But you need to understand, originally, you were made with both hands. If you were blessed to be born with two hands. There are some people who have one hand or don't have no hands at all. But that is a very unusual, exceptional case. But generally, people have two hands, and the two hands belong to the body. So also in politics, we hear about the right and we hear about the left. And those on the right think that they are better, more equipped, more functional than those on the left. Remember again, let's go to our illustration. You have the human body, you have the left hand, and you have the right hand. So both are equally important and very useful. You can't get rid of either hand to make your left comfortable. If you try to get rid of one hand, whether your left hand or whether your right hand, you're going to make your body very uncomfortable and very painful, and you will not be able to carry out maximum function for which you were created. Equally so in politics, we hear these terms, those on the right and those on the left. No matter how you modify the left and the right, whether a radical left, whether conservative right, right is right, left is left. And all of them are equally important. So trying to get rid of one hand is just like in politics trying to get rid of the other group. Because those on the left, they are human beings. They belong to the nation. You may not like them, but they belong to the nation, and they're all contributing equally well. And God created for that, and God made it that way. That's the beauty, to have both hands, and both of them are going to function the same way. Some people are more right-handed than others that are left-handed. For me, I'm more right-handed. I do more things with my right hand. I eat with my right hand. I write with my right hand. I do a lot of stuff with my right hand. Also, I'm right-footed. But there are people also who are left-handed. They write with the left hand. They do things with the right hand. Are you going to say just because you're right-handed, you're going to do away with those who are left-handed? You can't do that. So equally so in politics, whether you're on the right or whether you're on the left, you all belong to one body, in this case, one nation. Just as the left hand needs the right hand and the right hand needs the left hand, it's the same way those on the left need those on the right, those on the right need those on the left. And if we understand that, what a beautiful nation, what a beautiful body we're going to have. But if our goal is to eliminate one hand, whether the right or whether the left, there's going to be this tension, there's going to be this tussle. And many nations try that. They try to get rid of one group of people because they feel those people were not beneficial to the nation. And so we heard about genocide, we heard about fighting, and that never solved the problem. Trying to eliminate one group of people or one tribe or one language or one group of people that think the same way, you are not understanding the function for which you have two hands. And so I'm here to encourage those of you who might be going to election in your country, or if not now, sometime later, you will go to election. You need to understand there is a room, there is a place for a common ground, that you are on a one nation, on a one flag. No matter what your view, political persuasion, you need to look at the analogy or the illustration of the right hand and the left hand. All of us cannot think the same way. All of us do not see things the same way. But the beauty of it is that we all part of the same whole, the body, or in this case, we all part of one nation on a one flag. And I will add, on a one God. So I want to encourage those of you who go into election, especially here in the United States of America. You are not enemies. Just as you're going to cast your vote, your ballot, whether you're going to use your right hand to cast your ballot, whether you're going to use your left hand, you need to understand that both hands belong to your body. In the same way, those on the right belong to the same nation, those on the left belong to the same nation. I want to see people going and laughing and honking, irrespective of the political persuasion, and calm down this tension. You are not enemies. Your both hands are not enemies. Whether you're on the right, whether you're on the left, you are not enemies. You all belong to the same body. You all belong to the same nation. There should be accommodation. There should be love. There should be reconciliation. There should be peace. There should be joy. If your hand wants to catch something, for those of you who are right-handed, you prefer to go with your right hand. Those of you who are left-handed, you want to catch it with your left. So whichever hand target, the body, the nation, stay going to be better off. So what is the right? What is the left? The nation is still going to be better off. But if you think that I don't need the right hand, I don't need the left hand, if my right hand can get it, I'm going to cut off my right hand. Or if my left hand can get it, I'm going to cut off my left hand. We can do that. Can you imagine the amount of amputees that will be in the nation? Because the right hand said we don't need the left hand, and the left hand said we don't need the right hand. No matter your political persuasion, no matter your political philosophy, remember, just like the body have two hands, the right and the left, because that's the term we keep hearing. The right, the left, the radical left, the conservative left. Wherever it is, it all belong to the same body, they all belong to the same nation. So my prayer for the United States of America, for all of you who have want to vote, I want you to know, irrespective of your political persuasion, there should be love, accommodation, and accept the results. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord be gracious unto you and give you his peace. I prophesy peace over the United States of America. I prophesy preservation of peace. I prophesy tranquility over the United States. And all those enemies of America who want to see this nation fall and bring chaos, the Lord rebuke you. And the Lord change your heart. May America continue to prosper. God bless you and have a safe voting and a wonderful acceptance of the results. Bye.